What's going on, YouTube? Kyle with ePoolSupply. I'm back again today with another What's in the Box. Today we're going to go over Hayward's Aquanaut 400. Stay tuned. Alright, and we're back. So again, today we are going to go over Hayward's Aquanaut 400. So as you can see, they like to use very similar boxes. This one actually says 200, 400. So one really good thing to notice about it is they do have serial numbers with part numbers on the side. You're looking for the 4 in the middle of it. You don't want anything to do with the 2. So as long as you're being sold the 400, you should see a 4 inside that part number for you. So one good thing. Otherwise, open it up and check it out. You can actually tell the difference between a 2-wheel and a 4-wheel. So we're gonna dive in and show you guys what comes all included in this box and show you guys why this is a cool cleaner. So let me open this up. So again, one big reason for the 4-wheel over the 2-wheel is the 4-wheel is actually meant for larger, deeper pools. So if you've got a bigger diving pool or just a large pool in general, the 4-wheel is going to get you the best kind of cleaning power overall, because when you're looking at a 2-wheel, though it works and it functions really similar, the 4-wheel helps get you bigger coverage. So when we actually open up this box and you see the cleaner head, you'll actually see the difference. We do have a video for the 200, so if you guys are interested to see what a 2-wheel looks like, make sure you check out the links below. We've got all that info there for you. And before I dive in, make sure you guys hit that like and make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We could really use the support. We've got tons of videos coming your guys' way in 2021, and all the support you guys give us right now makes this worth it and continuing to do it. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. So enough of that, let's dive back in. So take the cleaner out. That's the cleaner head. Got the hoses. So I really dig the color hose that they have here. So it's like a dark gray, and obviously with the 4-wheel, since you're dealing with a deeper pool, you need a hose weight. So they do give you 2 hose weights off the bat. They do have them pre-attached to your leader hose, which, by the way, you're getting 10 hoses. You're getting 1 leader hose and 9 traditional hoses. So they do actually throw a couple extra in here, which I wasn't aware of. So they do throw a couple extra in there for you. So you do get a total of 12 there. So then that way you guys got plenty of length for most size pools. So when we dive into the user manual, they kind of lay it out how you want to hook your hoses up in the distance that you want. So these hoses are really cool, definitely more flexible than a lot of the other hoses that we've dealt with. Do give them credit on that one, and good, seem like a good quality hose. So whatever you don't use, make sure you guys store in a dry, cool place. You don't want to take the risk of the sun or other kind of weather taking their toll on these, because then when you go try to use them later, they're going to break. So we'll set these ones off to the side. Missed the paperwork, drop the box, and we'll go do that. All right, important. They give you their warranty information. They give it to you in this bright colored piece of paper. So they are telling you, read me. So make sure that you take this out and you check it out. Follow the steps. If it's going to give you any kind of exceptions or exclusions from your warranty, they're going to lay it all out for you right here. Typically, unlike Pentair that uses more of a mail-in rebate or mail-in kind of warranty, a lot of Hayward stuff's all online. They do give you QR codes on here to scan so that you can take you directly to the website, and I'm pretty sure that they have all this laid out on a mobile device or your desktop, whatever you want to read it on as well. So check this out, make sure you read it. It's really important because they're going to lay it out if you have any issues or if you're having problems outside of your standard buy warranty. This is going to get you taken care of. So owner's manual, again, generic just like the box. It gives you the 2-wheel and the 4-wheel, so it will distinguish it in here as you're going, specifically if you're going to talk about repairs of the wheels or the hubs. Obviously the 2-wheel's got 2 wheels and the 4-wheel's going to have 4, so it's going to lay you out a different set of steps. Variety of languages in here, so it does seem a little larger than it needs to be, but it's because they're giving you a different language for everything. So they do walk you through the parts included in both the 2-wheel and the 4-wheel. They walk you through how to determine the hose lengths, They give you simple installation instructions on everything, whether or not you're going to plug directly into your skimmer or if you're going to go into the dedicated suction port, which by the way, this is a suction cleaner, so no booster pump required. This will not work on a pressure side pool. So if you have a booster pump and you're trying to use this, this won't work. It's not the same functionality. So make sure that if you got a pressure side and you got a booster pump that you're buying those. And again, check out the links below. We've got links to every cleaner out there, as well as all the parts and everything you need to get it fixed. So important, keep that user manual. Let's dive into the cleaner head itself. So as you guys can see, they actually give you guys like the serial number stickers on here. The reason why they're doing this, as well as having it on the box, is they want to make sure that you guys keep that information for any kind of rebates or warranty information. So they will need your serial number. They want to connect it to something. So they give you an extra one right here. It's also located on that same outside of the box where I showed you guys earlier to determine part numbers. So if you want to rip this one off, you can stick it on your user manual, store it in your junk drawer, wherever you want to put it, but it is important. It's also located on the cleaner itself, but we all know that over time things in water do tend to deteriorate. So make sure that you keep the extra one in a safe, dry place for you. So let's open this up and show you guys all the accessories. So they give you an actual cool little accessory package with its own little dedicated part number on here. Hayward's part numbers are kind of off the wall. They are all a variety of numbers and letters. So I'm not going to read it all out to you. But again, if you guys want this, just this accessory package, we do sell all this stuff. It's in the links below. That way you can kind of get your startup kit if you happen to buy a used cleaner from somebody and it didn't come from one. So I'll go ahead and tear it open so you guys can check it out. You got your regulator valve, so this is going to help you determine the mins and max on your suction. Again, a user's manual as well as any kind of quick start guides are going to walk you through how to fine tune this in. It's got like a spring in there that kind of with a flap that kind of stops the flow to make sure that you're getting the proper suction to the cleaner itself. So hold on to it, even if you don't use it. They give you a universal skimmer cone, so depending on where you're going to plug it in, if you're going into a dedicated wall port, you don't necessarily need this. But just in case something happens, something cracks on the side and you still want to be able to use your cleaner and you still have access to your skimmer, you'll want this. It works with a variety of pipe sizes, so they actually give it all these different kind of ridges so that as you push it down, it'll kind of self-seal itself in there. And then your hose is just plugged directly into here. So that way they give you a good extra piece of equipment that you may need down the line. So hold on to it. One big thing that we're really big fans of is the vac lock door. So Hayward has their own little patented, branded vac lock door. They all pretty much function the same. So depending on what you want, or if you have one, you don't need to worry about buying a specific Hayward brand vac door. They will work. It is recommended that you stay OEM, but if you don't, you know, we completely understand. The safety feature on this is that this actually gets lifted up. After it's screwed into the side port, the front lip actually lifts up. You plug your hose in, and it's actually got a little notch on the inside that actually grabs the ridges of the hose so that it kind of holds that hose into the wall. If for whatever reason the hose gets yanked out, the hose breaks, whatever it may be, this safety door it'll smash close, which stops anybody from taking the risk of getting sucked onto the wall, your hair getting pulled into it, whatever it may be. Really cool feature to just have on the side, especially if you're going to use a dedicated suction port. So if you already got one, hold on to it. It's definitely good to keep around. I know that these springs do tend to wear over age, so if you already have one, hold on to it. If not, make sure that you do install this. So. Alright, and last in the little accessory bag, they give you different suction inlets. So when we take this out, and I kind of show you guys the bottom of the cleaner, it comes pre-installed with a medium size inlet, which can accept a good size amount of debris. But for whatever reason, if you want to fine tune some stuff, if you know you don't have any other kind of larger debris and you want to use, try to tone that pump down and use as little energy as possible, throw the small suction inlet in. It's going to still pick up a good size debris, but at the same time it's going to cut the power needed down to the cleaner. So they give you a small and a large. As you can see, the large is much larger, so it will accept bigger debris. The medium's pretty much one you need straight out the door, so that's why they already pre-installed for you. So if you don't need them right now, hold on to them. You never know when if that one breaks, if you want to swap them out, you got extras. So hold on to them. All right, now we got this pretty cleaner right here. So I love on all these ones, they put like a plastic cellophane kind of sticky paper all on it. Make sure that this blue stays nice and pretty. Doesn't take the risk of anything breaking. So definitely enjoy that they put handles on all of their cleaners. It's definitely easier to deal with, especially if you're gonna have to take this thing out and maintenance it over time. It's really nice to just be able to pull it up and grab that handle and not have to worry about, trying to grab it or slip in and watch it fall back to the bottom of the pool. So really cool design. I like their handle. But as you can see, this is the 4-wheel. So 2 in the front and the 2 in the back just gives it really good stability here. So like I said, as it's going down in deeper pools, it just gives it wider traction, especially if you're going to try to go through, go over walls or, do little things like that. All that depends on the material you have in your pool, as well as the different curves and crevices that you've got. Generally, they will go up a wall, but depending on the functionality of your pool, sometimes they don't always make it all the way up. So, but really cool. It's got the all 4 tires use the same kind of neoprene rubber style. Over time, these will get kind of really goopy and kind of gross, so that's when you know it's time to change them. You definitely want them to have the ridges and make sure the ridges are clear of debris, just because it helps with the longevity of the cleaner. So as you can see, they have little humps on each tire. The whole point of that is that if for whatever reason, as it's pushing forward, it happens to get stuck on something, that little knob just happens to lift the cleaner up just a little bit to help it get over it, whether it be a drain, little things inside the pool, toys, whatever it may be, it'll help it get over it. So only the 2 front tires will actually have anything with humps. The backs need to remain smooth. Reason why is there is no wiggle room for a hump in here, and if you do throw a hump tire on this, it won't function and the back wheel's going to get stuck. So here's the top. This is where your leader hose is going to plug in. Again, from here, you're going to feed the rest of the hoses off of it. Make sure you check out the manual. They're going to walk you through how to determine how many that you need. Go ahead and flip this over. So you do see that the medium inlet that's installed is a good size. It can fit, let's say small acorns in there. So depending on the debris that you have in your pool, this could work just right out of the bat. But again, make sure you check out our other videos. We're going to walk you guys through how to swap them real quick with the small or the large if you want to go that route. Really cool movable rollers here in the front, as well as the flaps in the back. Just helps kind of direct everything into the suction inlet on here. So great functionality, and as you can see, it basically goes wheel to wheel for cleaning, so really neat. Overall, these all kind of function the same, with a kind of like a oscillator in the middle of it that actually spins. So as the suction side comes on, it's forcing that thing to spin really, really fast, which is just, creating that force to lift the debris off the floor, in through the inlet, up through your hoses, into your filter basket. They do sell some really cool, nifty accessories with it. They do have an inline filter basket, so you can avoid having to clean your pump basket as much. They do sell different skimmer plates if you need that, based off of whatever skimmer you're using. But again, make sure you guys just check out all the links below. We've got everything listed, so then that way you guys can see what parts you need. So overall, this is the Aquanaut 400. It works on a variety of pool surfaces: concrete, PebbleTech, your traditional gunite, plaster pools. Definitely works for all of those. So we do recommend it here at ePoolSupply. I'm Kyle. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.